Mic check.
You are listening to a few bro dudes. We the best. That will make you laugh, cry, or both. The Vanilla Gorilla and Dropkick Mike try to be funny, but let's be honest. They need to try harder.
Yeah.
This is Double Barrel Doo-Doo Shooting.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Double Barrel Doo-Doo. You got the gorilla?
And the Dropkick.
Mike. He's not fully functional right now because he just scarfed down an entire sandwich.
It's 11 o'clock a.m.
And an entire one in like 3 minutes.
Yeah, because I haven't eaten yet today. So.
Yeah, well.
Mike's not himself when he's hangry.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm eating a protein cookie. So, anyway, we got the guys from Crooked Face again.
How's it going?
Hey. And then we got the hype man. Introduce yourself.
Oh, yeah, they call me Biggs around here.
Come a little closer to the mic. There you go.
Yep, they call me Biggs around here.
He said the exact same thing. Take two. They call me Biggs around here.
Yeah. Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Why do they call you Biggs?
That's what my nickname is down south in Georgia.
I know, but why do they call you Biggs?
Oh, I used to be like 210 pounds.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. All right,
So I used
I
to
get
be real big.
And how tall are you?
I'm like 5'6", 5'5".
Yeah, that's
So you were walking.
Butterball. Yeah,
Yeah.
they call me Biggie Small.
Yeah.
okay.
I'm so happy about that.
I know, it's awesome.
But
I'm glad they didn't call you Stumpy or anything.
so we've had Crooked Face in here 4 times, including Ty.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So what's new with you guys?
Well, we got more shows coming up. We got new songs out. We got a music video out, actually, that just came out like 3 days ago now.
Yep. Did you see that?
No,
Did
I
you see it
haven't.
online? It's pretty cool. It's kind of apparently Biggs. Is that what we're calling you, Biggs or Mr. Big?
Mr. Big, Bigglesworth.
Bigglesworth.
Oh, Bigglesworth.
Either one.
So Biggie Smalls over there videotaped it on his cell phone, but it's got that old school kind of feeling.
Okay.
And it's at Nameless's house, so it's kind of like
that's cool.
It's in the alleyway.
It's in the
and
alley
just
and shit, and they're walking around. And
the only thing is, I wish you guys would have faced the camera.
that's what I
a
said.
little
That's
more.
exactly what I said.
That's
Dude,
it.
you got to get them from the front.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it was like
But other than that, it was pretty good.
it was.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
If you redid it, but from the front, it would be even better.
Yeah.
And then get
I
another
didn't.
200
And then
views in 2 days.
and then I didn't like that you guys went to a spot in the alley and then
then
turned
just
around and
walked
went back.
Well,
He
it's
was
just,
like,
it's the stop and go
But
concept.
I was like, that's a come and go concept.
It's
know?
same difference. I mean,
That's a
think
oops, we
about it.
forgot something concept.
Pretty much.
Well,
Stop and go.
The way I see it is going from the back. It's always a little bit of fun, but going over the front, yeah, it's a little more, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how it is,
Little-
man.
no?
All right.
That's how
All
it is.
right.
That's how it is.
Does anybody really know what he's saying?
No.
Well, then you just don't know. I don't know how to explain any better without being nasty.
Okay, good.
Yeah, let's.
I'll back that one up.
So you guys are also in a competition that's coming up. What's Friday night
Yep, Friday.
This Friday.
at Union Station,
Yep.
right? And so what's going on with that? What's the prize? What's the contest? What's going on? How'd you get involved?
Well, we got involved because of Young Wavy Fly. He's somebody that used to work with BKG's studio. Okay, and that's who we normally record with. We're not now because, beef pretty much. But
There's a lot of beef in the rap world, isn't there?
yeah.
A lot.
But I mean, it's good, especially for this scene because there's no platform in Colorado to be like putting it on the map. You got to go out of the state to put it on the map. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess it helps. Kind of sparks things up a little bit. But,
So I interrupted you, but keep going.
But yeah, Young Wavy Fly, he's the one that told us about the competition. And we get 2 5-minute sets, and there's going to be all kinds of artists there. And we win by crowd volume. So whoever.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So, but the prize is like gold grills or some shit. You know what I mean? And then,
Is it really?
something
Yeah, you
that
get
he
some
would probably
grills.
only use? And then,
Oh, yeah.
and then
Do you want to donate those to Double Barrel Doo-Doo?
I
Because we will
absolutely
wear the shit out of those
yeah,
things.
for sure. And then the other prize is to go to Arizona for a festival, which we're actually, even if we win, we're not going to go. We're just going to kind of rub it in everybody's face that we won.
Why would you not go?
I know, that's what I'm
We
saying.
got to fund the whole thing, you know. And
You
I
just
got
gotta
so
travel
much
out
stuff
there.
going on here with my kids and work. I can't.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, you got.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
but
we'll go fund me.
Yeah,
we'll go fund me some shit. Seriously, no,
we
you get,
will
that's
find
like,
some shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
for
it'd
you
be
guys.
cool. Yeah,
That's an
for sure.
opportunity you got to take, man.
Yeah,
if you
I mean,
win a
that's true.
contest to go out of state, like you just said,
Right.
like nothing happens in this fucking state. Got to get out of
Yeah,
state.
that's true.
Why would you pass that up?
Remember what
I don't
Eminem
wanna
said?
pass
You
it
only
up.
get one chance,
Just one shot, but yeah,
one shot,
Yeah, yeah.
one
I know.
opportunity.
Same
Go
thing.
Go ahead, keep
Same
going.
thing.
That's all I know.
Synonyms. They are synonyms, people.
Synonyms.
But yeah, I mean, you got to do that. I mean, what if you get to perform at Desert Sky Pavilion?
Yeah, I mean that'd be cool, man. That'd be crazy.
Do you know where the actual concert would be in Arizona?
No, they haven't made us privy to that exact location, but I know it's supposed to be like a huge festival.
Yeah, don't pass that up, man. We'll start a GoFundMe thing, and
I mean, one way or another, we'll probably figure it out. But
it's
I don't know.
it's
I
a
got so
fucking
much shit
it's a
going on.
12-hour drive. Seriously,
Yeah,
like,
no,
like
I
you
know.
guys
It's
can
not that
split it
bad.
up between each other.
No,
and
I
then-
know. Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
that bad.
No,
Yeah. Oh, we're just assholes, I think. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like rubbing shit in people's faces.
Well, rub it in their face, but go live life, dude.
Right, right.
I mean, like
go there and then rub that in their face.
Exactly.
That
right,
you were
right.
there.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair
You know what
enough.
I'm saying?
Right.
So
I mean, we got sponsors, bud. I mean, I'm not gonna throw them out there right now. We're gonna do it later, but you know, I'm willing to bet there's a couple of them that kind of pitch in a little bit.
Right. That'd be cool.
Hell yeah.
So,
That'd be definitely
whether
cool.
it's gas money or
I mean, you get 100 people to
Fast
pitch
fit
$5.
foods.
That's
Right.
that's $500.
Right.
That's your gas money. Getting out there and back, easy.
Yeah, for sure.
I just drove to freaking Missouri
oh, tell me about it.
and spent only like $150 in gas.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, okay, so this trip was a freaking nightmare. Okay, so here's what happened. So Jessica goes through the whole process and finds tickets because Ed Sheeran is one of Lucian's like favorite musicians, right? But he's not coming to Denver. He's not doing anything like that. So you got to try to find the closest state that
Sure.
he's coming to, and blah 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 blah. So she gets tickets in Kansas City, Missouri, and at Arrowhead Stadium, which is an outdoor stadium, which I was not aware of. Very cold for a concert, but
Tidbit Nipley.
but it was, yeah, but luckily we knew about it before we had ended up there. It wasn't like we pulled up and went, "Uh-oh, I dressed like a slut and I got nothing to wear." But you got to drive through the freaking Satan's. I should just call it Satan's Square. It's Kansas,
Yeah.
Kansas, America, right? Which I've been there twice, both times. Absolutely hated it. And don't take offense if you're from Kansas, because I'm not bitching about you. I'm bitching about the state that you live in. It's ridiculously
Where you're
boring. It's all they do is make revenue off of people driving through, and clearly profile cars that have a Colorado plate on them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're obviously looking for something. I got 2 fucking tickets within an hour in Kansas on this road trip.
For what? Were you?
Very high volume speed. So okay, so the first one. Well,
He's complaining, but
we're driving an Audi A8.
Okay.
So that's
Oh,
I
okay.
mean that gives you an idea of what
Okay.
you could.
Yeah, you got your
could,
twin turbo.
You could just
Oh,
look
yeah.
at the gas pedal and the damn thing's doing 100 miles an hour. So we're going. So on the way or before we leave, we were looking up all these. It's a road trip. What can we do? What can we stop and see? Blah 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 blah. Well, Kansas happens to have, not surprisingly, the largest ball of twine in the world. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Guinness Book of World Records.
Exciting.
Very exciting.
That's
Very, very exciting thing. Okay.
great.
But it is something kind of neat for a kid.
Right,
An
yeah.
11-year-old kid's like, oh, biggest ball of twine. Let's go see this shit. So Jessica plans the trip or a little jog off of the highway. I say little. It was supposed to be on the highway, take a 20-minute jog off of the highway, 20-minute back onto the highway. It ended up being so the trip in total was supposed to take 8 hours. It took 12 and a half hours after we saw the ball of twine.
Jeez.
Okay. So I'm a little frustrated because it's taking a lot longer than I thought, and we're kind of on these back roads. We're in the backwoods of Kansas, and it's slow down for this fucking town at 30 miles an hour, then punch it, then punch it, then punch it, then slow down for this fucking little town, and it was just like you can't settle in and get a good drive going. You know what I mean? So I kind of punched it. I was doing about 90. Well, I was actually doing about 105, but by the time I saw him, I had slowed down to a solid 99. 99 miles an hour.
As he sees your brakes just like come in.
Well, he was very good about it. But anyway, so 99 miles an hour is what he pulled me over for in a 75.
Oh, shit.
So the great part about this was he's talking to me on the side of the road and blah blah blah, and I look at him and I kind of nudge my head towards the back towards his car, and I said, can I talk to you for a minute? Can I step out of the car and talk to you for a minute? And so he takes me over to his car, and I'm like, listen, buddy, I've been arguing with my old lady for the last 2.5 hours. She's pissed off at me, and this is all I'm making all of this up, by the way.
Right.
She's pissed off as hell. We're driving to Missouri for a concert, and it's supposed to take 8 hours. And I'm looking at a 12+ hour drive because they want to see this fucking ball of twine. And I'm like, da 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 da. And he goes, I don't understand why people go to see that thing. I'm like, I know, it's not even fucking worth it. He goes, it's totally not. So all of a sudden, the dude's on my side like it's manpower, dudes sticking together. When you're getting in trouble with your old lady, yeah, da da da. He ends up. I'm like, dude, so you got it. I said, if you give me a ticket for 99 miles an hour, I'm gonna go back to that car, and it's gonna be hell for me the entire rest of the trip. This is gonna be icing on the cake for me, dude. You got to help me out. How low can we make this? And he goes, I can't give you a warning. And I go, I know, man. Please, but what can we do? How low can we make it? He ends up writing me for 85 and a 75. Totally hooks me up with a 10 mile an hour over. Then we get back on the highway. And it's dark now. It's nighttime now because we saw a ball of twine that took 2.5 hour fucking detour.
And the motherfucker didn't learn his lesson.
Well, because I got to make up time now.
Right.
It's not that I didn't learn my lesson. It's okay, ball of twine done. Let's get there. I mean, it's almost midnight, and we're trying to get to a hotel room, right? Mm-hmm. And sure as shit, man. By the time I saw him, I hit the brakes and got me for 94 and a 75.
And he didn't give you a break?
I didn't even fucking try with that guy. At that point, it was futile at that point. He was one of the city cops, so the other guy was a county dude. Okay. So he was kind of cool, country boy, but this dude was, you could tell right away, when he asked for your license and all that shit. And we're in a lot car, so we've got a dealer tag. You have to unscrew the tag to see the insurance and all this shit. Luckily, neither one, they don't give a fuck, dude. They didn't want to see my insurance. They just wanted to make sure I had a driver's license and then I was going to pay a fine. That's all they cared about. So Kansas, you can kiss my ever-loving ass. Like I said previously, Kansas is like my first wife, dude. Flat, boring, and I never want to be inside of it again.
Oh, my God. Fair enough.
Huh.
Fair enough.
What do you say after that? I don't...
That just tells you exactly how I feel about Kansas.
Oh, good Lord.
All right.
So do you actually still have a license?
No, yeah. Okay, so here's the thing. So Jessica gets on Google, and she's like, oh, guess what? Colorado doesn't recognize any tickets that you get out of state.
Really?
So you're okay. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. But I do have traffic court this afternoon for a ticket I did get in Colorado. Apparently.
Dude, I've driven with you, and you are a scary son of a bitch, dude.
Yeah, it's bad.
I got places to be, man. I need to get there. I don't have time to fuck around.
No, he's like tailgating a motherfucker going 85 miles an hour on the
bad.
highway.
Well, that's because you're on the highway, and Colorado state law says that if I'm coming up on behind you faster than you, you need to get the fuck over. And if you're
There's
not going
no
to get the fuck
arguing
over,
with you.
Right, I know.
There's no arguing with you, but holy shit, try being in the fucking passenger seat, bro.
Here's what I tell people: just close your eyes.
It's the
enjoy
shit
the ride.
handle.
Just
I have my
no.
shit handle.
I'll get you
That's
there.
not going to save your life.
It's not, but it sure helps sometimes.
But I'm not going to kill you. I'm not.
No, you're like, oh shit, I'm about to die.
I'm about to have a heart attack.
That's all there is.
That's how
to
you're
it.
going to kill me.
No.
I think I drive fine.
I think I drive fine.
Yeah, but when you need something to get across town in 5 minutes, who you going to call? That's right, motherfucker.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, when there's an emergency, Mike, I got 5 guys rolling up on me. I need you here. Where are you? I'm in Old Colorado City. Well, I'm driving from Sky Sox Stadium. I'll be there in 3 minutes.
I'm in my underwear. You're welcome.
I believe that shit. Oh my god.
Hold them off for 3 minutes. I'll be right there.
All right. So tomorrow night, Friday, you guys got your competition coming up.
Is it tomorrow? Or
No,
is it?
Thursday
Or
tomorrow.
sorry, today's
Yeah,
Wednesday. What am I thinking?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So 2 days, you got
Yep.
your competition.
Competition.
You got 2 5-minute sessions.
Yep.
Like what do you guys plan on doing? Because that's not a whole lot of time.
Most of our songs are pretty much damn near 5 minutes long.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to, instead of, like what we do at normal concerts where me and him have a song and then me and Chris have a song or something like that, we're just going to do 2 of the songs that we're all on. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Make it easier.
Yeah, and so when you're there, Like, what's the plan? Are you guys like bringing your whole like entourage like you did last time?
That's what.
And I
we
mean, because
need,
the,
man.
That's
the,
what
plan,
we
the
need.
plan is like the more people you have that are in sports,
Better
is-
chance.
Oh
Is-
yeah,
is
the
your
more
chances
people
are-
we have is definitely going to be a easier chance of us winning.
So in other words, if you're a hip hop fan and you're in Colorado Springs on Friday night, and you know where the Union Station is, it's on Union and Van Buren.
Van Buren.
Yeah,
It's about
get your booty over there and support the Crooked Face crew.
it's about like 3 minutes away from here.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
bad at all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just right over here.
So yeah, I mean, you sent me that text message or the Facebook message. You know, I was like, you know, what did I say? Was that Black Sheep?
Yeah.
And he was like, dude, did you not just read my
The message I
Message
sent
that I
him
sent?
was Crooked Face concert Friday night, Union Station. Do you want to go? That's the message. He goes, where is it? Black Sheep? Okay. The message was
seriously?
Crooked Face concert Friday night, Union Station. That's the message.
Where's it at?
Where's it going to be?
Where's it gonna be?
Who's playing?
I don't know. Is it Crooked Face?
Is it tonight?
Is it tonight?
Is Ty a part of this? I don't know.
I don't know.
That's some good stuff.
So, yeah, and we'll be there too. So if you guys want to actually meet the Double Barrel Doo-Doo guys, come on out.
Dude, we got to get shirts.
Don't.
We
They're
got to get
scary.
swag.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
have
they're really
to.
scary. Don't,
So
don't
do
wanna
you
do that.
guys. You guys need to get some
Oh yeah.
merch,
Oh yeah.
merch hooked up.
All right.
Who is it? Ginger Jesus
Ginger
and,
Jesus.
and his little black friend.
He always comes. He always comes up in the topic. Is this Ginger Jesus?
because,
dude?
dude,
And the
that's
dude's
like
not-
the
and it-
awesomest name ever.
His friend wasn't black; he was Mexican.
Well, I think
And
he was
very
Puerto
short.
Rican.
Yeah, he was very.
Oh, is that,
short.
okay. Well, that's black.
Well, it's half black, half Mexican, isn't it?
I don't know.
said
You're
that's-
probably offending the fuck out of people right now.
He said Puerto
Have you
Ricans half
ever
black,
given a
half-
shit about offending people? No.
I'm checking. Yeah.
All I
yeah,
see
no.
is little ...
Yeah.
Bloop.
The bubble.
Yeah, no.
Just three
No.
dots.
I got nothing.
He's got the buffering bar in his head.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is those dudes had their whole table. They were selling shit like it was no joke the
Yeah.
last time.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So you guys got to put some work into it.
Oh yeah, we'll make.
Yeah,
profit
I'm gonna
off of that for
just
sure.
I'm gonna get a bunch of plain shirts and just start
Just
coloring
Sharpie.
on them. You know?
Oh yeah.
Crooked.
I got
Let the
crooked
kids
face,
write on them and
water
stuff.
Did you guys send me the emails?
I think.
Because I'm not getting anything here.
Well, then that's your email, man.
It's not my email.
Yeah, you know this happens every time. with
Every
your,
time.
Your email.
Well, I got it eventually last time, so I
Let
don't
me
know.
It shouldn't still be in my outbox. I'm gonna check it, man.
So did you guys watch the Conor McGregor fight?
Oh,
Oh
good
my god,
Lord.
dude, I
my
want to talk about it,
gosh.
dude. I
Why?
wanna talk
Why do you
about
not want? Are you related to Conor?
No, I like Connor though, but that was
Are you
embarrassing.
related to him?
Well, he
Are you-
seemed awfully upset. Didn't
Yeah,
he?
that was.
No.
I could be, but I'm probably not. But yeah, it was embarrassing.
I
man.
didn't watch the whole thing. I just watched the ending because it was
It was pretty
a
much
clip.
how the whole thing went.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, Connor had a couple good shots in there, but
I didn't see
he
any
did-
good shots.
His third. Was it the third round?
Yeah, it was the third round.
Yeah,
where
where
landed a
he
couple
was
good ones.
dominating the third round.
But
no,
he still
that
didn't
was
win
the,
it though.
The second round was where Conor actually started to get some points in, but at no point did he ever dominate.
No.
Well, in the third round, he was he was being able to be taken down.
The third round was the round. No, what did he go to the fourth?
Yeah,
yeah,
it was fourth.
It all looked like Conor was getting his ass beat. to
he
me.
he did.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Judging by the
Now,
end of
how
the
do you
fight, he
feel?
looked like he
How do
got
you
his ass
feel
kicked.
about the whole aspect of like Conor is Conor? He's going to do his thing. He's,
Right.
he's selling. He's selling tickets. It's why he's
That's
made
what it's all
hundreds of
about.
millions of dollars. So he's going to talk shit. But how do you feel about the way he went about this particular fight? Because normally he talks shit and he's confident and he's just like, I'm going to whip your ass and da 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 da.
Right.
This time he got up into the dude's family.
Yeah, this was
he got into
personal.
religion. He got
Yeah.
into all kinds of shit. And then how do you also feel about Khabib's reaction at the end of the fight? What are you guys thinking on that aspect of it?
Dude, I feel like they both probably shouldn't have went where they went. You know what I mean? Like Connor shouldn't have dove so deep into like dude's family and religion, and then also at the same time, I don't think Homeboy should risk his career like that just because of a comment or whatever he heard. You know what I mean?
Now, if you're on an adrenaline high, if you
mean, yeah, you just
just
did-
beat the shit out of a dude who's insulted your religion, your family, and everything,
I mean, yeah,
and
I'm
somebody
probably
else
hop
is in
out.
the crowd yelling, "You're a fucking stupid Muslim."
I'm not
or
saying I would do
whatever.
any better.
Well, I don't think it was adrenaline. I think it was just
Straight hatred.
Well, hatred, but it was also just like making a point.
Right. Well, yeah.
You know what I
for
mean?
sure.
I mean, the guy, different cultures have different ways of dealing with things. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, crazy Russian.
Yeah,
sorry,
you don't wanna mess with
Russians. I don't really give a shit. But, but I mean, if someone was talking about my family and everything that I believe in, I mean, you're gonna get some shit, right?
Right.
I mean, you're gonna get some shit.
Fair enough.
I think he could have chose a different way to do it, though.
Yeah.
But now the guy that did all that talking, you just beat the shit out of him. You just made him look like a punk.
Yeah, and
basically.
he spit on him. I mean,
Yeah.
like,
So
you get up, you
but,
spit on him.
But then somebody else mouths off. Are you going after that guy?
not in a
No.
cage.
No,
No,
not in a
because I
cage.
think as a professional, and you're getting paid, and this is something that you want to do for as long as you can before you turn full retard, and you don't do that,
Right,
It
because
was
he
really
already got
stupid.
his one. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know.
But then
I don't-
again, hopping into the opponent's corner, that's like coming to a Crooked Face concert with beef. You're gonna get hurt, and he did. He got hurt. he got straight jumped in that crowd.
fair enough.
Well, the thing about it is that those guys were making a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
And the potential for monetary damage and to ruin your career completely. You're here in America on visas, and you're going to do that kind of shit and create. I mean, it's a felony what you just did.
Yep.
You just jumped into a crowd to assault someone and ended up hitting kids and
Yeah.
women and whatnot. You're committing a felony. I
Yeah.
mean, they could literally press. Connor didn't press charges, which I thought that was a cool aspect.
oh
of
yeah.
it.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Because everybody on that goddamn bus, even the ones that barely got touched, pressed charges
They all went
against
after him.
Connor.
Yeah.
But Connor was like, "No, man, I probably deserve." He was aware. I probably deserved that. I fucking.
You know what
I
pisses
went
me
at
off
it.
about the bus thing, though?
What?
Everybody kept saying that he almost killed people.
I know. That's what.
And-
No, that's what Khabib said.
And I'm like, come on, dude.
He's
He
like,
threw,
what?
he threw a fucking chair
He's
at
like, what?
the window.
He break the glass.
Bro.
7 people almost died completely. I mean, it's stupid. What's he thinking? Why slap back? You get slap back. Well, don't throw bus. Why you fight bus? I need to send me location. I come there.
I feel like you practiced this before.
No, that was the first time. That was a dry run right there.
He's doing that in the mirror at
That was
home.
pretty good, yeah.
That was good. That was pretty convincing.
It was great.
That's what whenever Jessica's like, I'm going to kick your ass, I'm like, send me location. I will be there. 1 guy, no problem. 2 guys, okay. Maybe 40 guys, no.
I
Why?
have visa. I have visa.
7 people on the bus. You almost killed 12 of them. Khabib has no math skills.
No math.
4 plus floor.
And you know
what
what-
is this? What?
And it's bleeding over into the whole MMA community because, like, did you watch the Bellator fights? I mean, I don't know if you guys were into the Bellator.
Yeah, I was watching.
Yeah, a little
So the heavyweight. So you saw,
Chell.
yeah, but that night, one of my favorite fighters that I can't remember his fucking name.
Sweet, dude.
The Benson Henderson.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
dude.
So Benson, is that working? Everything good over there?
No, I just went to sleep. It's fine. Still recording.
Okay. So Benson Henderson ends up putting on one of the best performances he's had as of late.
Yeah,
And
for a
then
long
the
time.
first thing that he says is, "Hey, this is how we behave. You don't jump off of a cage and run into a crowd." And everybody's talking about it. Everybody's upset about it
Right.
because it is going to have an effect on the MMA world. It's going to make people look bad, especially when you're doing it in fucking New York, man. Why are you guys doing that in New York? The last state to ever say, "Okay, MMA is good. We can do it here."
Well, no, I mean, think about this, man. I mean, for as long as you and I have been in the fight game, I've been in the fight game for like roughly 18 years. It took forever. It took forever. I mean, we were fighting in bars.
No, yeah.
And-
Underground fights, bar fights.
Yeah.
We were doing shit like that before, getting sanctioned. How many fights? Like, if you go up and you look up your record on if you Google
Yeah, it's like
Drew Knapp MMA,
zero.
yeah,
Like,
or
it's
you look
the
at me,
most
I'm like
biggest
1 and
bullshit
1.
ever.
There is no, because sanctioning didn't happen
Yeah.
until very late in our careers.
Right.
And yeah, I mean, it's silliness. It's silliness.
But I mean, it's going to run a lot of shit because, think about it. New York could possibly just deny this shit again.
Yeah.
Right.
Like backtrack everything, and if it continues,
The mayor was there.
yeah.
Dana was saying that the mayor was at the fights.
But Dana's a bitch, dude. Dana is a bitch, and you fucking know it. Dude, that motherfucker, he went up and he was tapping Connor on the back of the head and asking him if he was okay. And, dude,
Well, you didn't see, and I know people got upset and they said Conor hit first. Well, Conor saw what was going on with Khabib jumping into the crowd. That's his corner that's being attacked. Conor sees one of Khabib's guys run across the cage, jump up onto the cage to go after more of Conor's guys. Of course, he's going to defend him.
Right.
Well, what happened? It was that his brother in the black shirt?
Yeah.
Okay, so he jumped over. He didn't go across to the other side. He made his way over and then came right back in front of Conor to try to attack him. Like, if you look at the video...
No, I know, but what he did first was he came from the other side of the cage while Khabib was running into the crowd.
Okay.
He jumped up on the cage. That's when Conor jumped up and hit him. Then he jumped back down, came around, and then hit Conor. And then the other dude jumped in from outside the cage.
But he didn't even hit
sucker
Conor on that
punched
time.
Conor.
He had his arm up, and Conor just gave him that left hook.
He cracked him.
And did you see the video after of that dude? Like, he's talking in Russian or whatever, like gloating. Like, I don't even. I'm
But
not
his
even
eyes all swole, probably.
Yeah, oh, dude, he was. Yeah, he was all fucked up.
Did Conor still had his gloves on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was all fucked up. And then the dude in the red, I don't know who that was. It wasn't his brother, was it?
That was one of
just the teammates.
he's one of his teammates because he used to fight for the UFC.
Yeah.
Now he no longer
Not anymore.
does. So
Fuck you.
and did you see the videos of him punching? Like, how do you punch like that and get into the UFC, dude? That was straight. Like, I've seen women
He went
throw
straight.
better punches.
He was going
but
straight.
it was
Yeah,
what
like-
kind of
It was
technique is that?
well, we call that T-Rex, and you know it takes a lot of training to do that.
Yeah, I guess.
No, it's definitely girl punches.
Yeah.
That's girl
Rex
punches.
Kwando.
Like,
You
dude,
know,
if I roll up behind somebody and throw a full power hook into their jaw and it doesn't knock them out, I'm running away from that dude.
Dude, I'm telling you, he said Rex Kwando. I swear to God, if you have another fight, dude, I'm rolling up in some awesome
Do it.
Rex
Do
Kwando.
it. Do it.
pants.
I need
It's
somebody
going
to be
down.
Rex Kwando.
It's going down.
That would be awesome.
I just watched your video of you sparring. You'd already been on the couch for a year, and you jumped in and fought that kid over at 719 for the
Yeah.
smoker.
Yeah.
I just watched that video, dude. It's insane how good you are. Like, I used that video. The reason why I was watching it was because I was using it as a reference to one of the fighters that we're training now on how to keep constant movement and stay relaxed and do all that shit. Dude, you have all of that shit. Now you smoke and you don't like life anymore, so.
Yeah, it's a whole,
Don't like life anymore.
it's a wrap.
Life is good.
That's the only reason why I could see why you're killing yourself slowly.
He just shrunk like 2 inches off that shit. You better be nice.
He shrunk
Shrunk?
2 inches.
Yeah, it's like you pound him on top of his head with
Yeah.
an insult.
I don't really have sympathy for
It's
him.
not.
when it
It's
comes
not
to
an
that.
insult. It's my father.
I love him. He knows I
It's
love
just
him.
my daddy.
Just my dad.
He knows I love him. And that's the reason why I treat him so bad.
My daddy abuses me.
Fair enough.
Just kidding. So, okay.
I'm
did
feeling-
you get some? Did you get some music in
I
there?
have
or no?
not gotten one single email, but I think what I'm going to end up doing is going to SoundCloud.
All right.
How do you guys feel about the Kavanaugh thing that happened? Where are you guys standing on that? Are you guys following politics at all? Or did you pay attention to any of that shit, or not really?
I tried following politics for like a second, and then I was like, yeah, no, I'm all right.
Don't you realize it's important though? I mean, for you guys, come on, man. You're a different generation. You're coming up in something that's really, really important. That's going to affect your life, no matter how you look at it. And you might not think
Exactly.
about it now, but it's going to
No.
fuck with you later.
No, you're absolutely right, and that's why. Okay, so if I was diagnosed with cancer, all right,
Damn.
right? No, listen,
right.
like if I was diagnosed with cancer and then he has brain cancer, and they said, okay, I can remove the tumor, but you're gonna be like paralyzed in your left side for the rest of your life. I'm gonna kind of take the time that they allow me to have to not worry about that than worry about
So
it.
what
and
you're
not
saying
live.
is, I'd rather not pay attention to politics because, frankly, by the time it's going to affect me, I'm going to hopefully be dead.
Not necessarily what I'm saying, but like I'm not gonna. There's so many people like making all these little things their problem, and I have so much other things to worry about. I don't even see the need, man. It's so any kind of politics, whether from the music scene here to, the White House. It's just I don't know. It's just too clouded for me, dude. It's not even.
What if those politics end up affecting your ability to perform freely and say what you want?
I mean, yeah, but what am I gonna do about it?
That's exactly why we're making this point.
Right.
If you follow it, pay attention, pick sides. You have the power to vote. You have the power to speak up.
I know we have 7 billion people on this earth. Let's say that.
Yeah, but we're not talking about this earth. We're talking about the United States of America.
All right. Let's say just the United States. Say 50 to 65% of those people actually follow politics. What percentage of those are actually doing something about it or have the ability to do something about it?
We just saw it in the last election. We saw it in 2016 election. There was a shit ton of people that came out and said enough.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, but that's that percentage.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
That there's a small percentage of people who can actually.
Is anybody else
do
picking
something.
up on it? Is it just me?
Well, instead of me trying to describe exactly why I can't do something about it, you described to me how I can't do something about
I just did. You pay attention to the issues that are at hand.
Right.
You see the clown show that's going on.
Right.
And it's on both sides.
Right.
There's some shit on both sides.
For sure.
One side's a little bit heavier in clown shit, but and what you do is you choose what you feel is right for the country that you want to live in,
Right.
and you vote. And you put the people in that are going to do the best for you, do the best for our country, do the best for the way you want your future to be,
Right.
and you vote for those people. Because if
No.
you just sit back and
Dude,
do
you honestly think that voting counts?
Oh my
Hell
God!
yeah,
are
it does,
you
dude.
kidding me?
I used to think it didn't, but then I started voting because, like, think about it, man.
Do you honestly think that they would put Trump in the fucking White House if voting didn't count?
Yeah.
Really? Why?
No.
110,000%.
Every single politician in the world is afraid of everything that Trump is doing because he's going against every grain that is politics. He's doing exactly what.
Do you see how comfortable we're getting with Trump? I mean, you guys may not be comfortable with Trump. I mean, I know people that aren't.
I'm fine with him.
But
I love
mean,
him.
There's so many people that are like, you know what I mean, like that. They were in the protests, you know, and now they're cool with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know why? Because you can only bitch about
something
stuff
for
that
so
doesn't
long.
exist.
Yeah, before
for so long. You
Yeah,
can
no.
only say he's a racist so many times
Right.
before
gets
you
old.
can't prove it. I mean, if you're going to say things about people and you're going to call them a racist, a bigot, and all this stuff,
Right.
then someone comes up to you and goes, "Well, in what way? Show me proof." There's video of Trump sitting with Tupac back in the day. There's Trump video. I mean, Trump has supported African Americans his entire history. He's helped people.
Yeah,
he's
for
paid
sure.
for their college. He's done it.
And I'm not saying I disagree with any of what he's doing either. I'm just saying, like, dude, honestly, in my opinion, I don't think voting.
You got to
counts
have
for
it.
shit.
You have a voice. Use it.
I mean, yeah, okay, voice, yeah, for sure, dude. I mean, that's all I do have. You know what I mean?
But that's what I mean by voting. That's your voice. That's you saying, "This is what I believe in."
I don't know. I mean, we have two different.
See, this is the issue, man. This is what's going on with this generation. This is what is going to become the problem, is that they don't care to inform themselves, and then they don't care if they are informed or not.
And then they protest, and then they're sitting down in a fucking hallway, and
then they put on a vagina hat, and they're like, "Me too, me too."
he's not happy right now.
I'm just saying, dude. Voting doesn't count. In my opinion,
president
it
is a
doesn't.
pawn.
bro.
Absolutely does,
Our
dude.
little votes don't matter
because
unless I'm above middle class, my vote doesn't.
So
count,
who do
bro.
you think is running all of the bullshit?
You don't know him, and I don't know him.
Yeah, but who do you think it is? If you know that it's not counting, that it's not
Right,
us that are
ours
making
is-
the
yeah,
decisions,
no, it's
who is?
Somebody that
But who?
who's higher up. We don't know him exactly, but who? You know what I mean? Who's
But see, this is
who
exactly
runs
what I
the
was just
Federal
saying.
Reserve?
This is exactly what I was just saying. That's the same thing as saying Trump's a racist. Okay, prove it. I don't know.
right?
You know, you can't do that. You
Well,
either
no.
have to educate yourself and actually know
okay,
who
then,
it is.
All right, then prove that our vote counts. Then,
it does.
It does.
It's not a who; it's a them.
well, because of
I mean,
what?
because you got
think-
Prove it
Congress,
because
you
of
got
what?
I think this is last. That if anything, the 2016 election is huge. I voted in every local election, and I voted for the
Right.
presidency election as well. I vote, and so I know, and I follow the polls, and I do all of that.
because you voted, that somehow proves that it counts.
Well,
it counts because he voted.
No.
what if it does? What
Yes,
if it
it
does,
does,
Caleb?
dude.
What if it does?
I mean, that's cool. I'm one person out of how many people in America?
And if how many people in America say that, then
Okay.
how many people are not?
Then that's exactly probably why we have people like Trump in office.
What's wrong with Trump?
I'm just saying.
What's wrong with him?
He's okay. Have you noticed the further we go on with presidents, it becomes more of a reality show than a presidency?
The only reason that has even ever been said is because he had a reality
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
That's the only reason. I mean,
But specifically
Go ahead.
about Trump, what's wrong with him?
Oh, I mean, he's cool. I mean, he's probably the first president that we've actually had that says something and does it. But what I'm saying is
But you said there's people like Trump in office. That's why.
right,
So what do you mean by that?
right, because the lack of caring now is because people don't care anymore. That's why people like that get elected.
And
you know what I mean?
and people like what? What is he?
Like what I just said. Why vote? Like, how can you prove that voting counts? And you're like, what if everybody, this many people said exactly what you said? It's just people not caring. It's
Okay,
the same
well,
thing.
then what did you feel like when Obama was in? I mean, we're not trying to get into like this crazy political like bullshit thing.
When Obama was in, it's like I said, it's like we go back and forth, dude. It's just
How is it back and forth?
it's
Obama
more
put
fucking-
people like fucking broke.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Ruined healthcare, raised taxes, put our national debt into the fucking through the roof. I mean, did
Small businesses that I own,
Right.
Tax goes the way the fuck
Right.
up.
Can't
I pay
afford to do
more.
business anymore.
Can't afford to do shit.
Right.
So I mean,
No, I'm just saying, man. It's instead of a presidency, I see it more of a reality show, bro.
Yeah, and
Well,
and part
and
of
you
the
have
reason,
that
and the part of the reason why I think that people feel like that is because of the availability of news, of media, and a lot of that is media bias. It comes both sides. There's
and
bias
that's
to the
another
right,
thing,
bias
dude.
to
I
the
don't
left.
the media thing, bro. I don't. Every year there's a new fucking flu epidemic. There's a new terrorist group. They use the same crisis acts that they did in past events. I mean, it's just stupid, bro. I mean, if you really do your research and pay
Since
attention,
Obama got out of office, what have you heard about ISIS?
nothing.
Amazing, isn't it?
Right. Well, I don't believe that ISIS was
No
even
attacks,
actually.
no money to them.
Right.
Their cells are
'Cause
wiped out.
they don't
when was the
exist.
last time you fucking heard about ISIS?
Right, because they don't exist.
When
They
Obama
did
was in office?
exist.
Well, no, dude, ISIS is
absolutely.
And
us. But,
they might not be called ISIS, but those motherfuckers exist.
dude, ISIS is us, bro. It's just to scare us.
It
bro.
was us, but now Obama's out, so no longer.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, see, fair enough. That's cool. We can say that too. But it's only a matter of time before we have a new fucking terrorist group threat or some shit, another false flag coming, whatever. You know what I mean? It's only a matter of time.
But where are you hearing that? Is that actually your opinion, or are you hearing that and then going, fuck yeah, I agree with that?
What are you talking about? Is that
Because you're saying exactly what some of the media says and what some of the propaganda on like Facebook and social media outlets say is that it's a false flag, it's a deterrent, it's a da-da-da-da-da, it's a
Oh
da-da-da-da.
no, I mean,
You've got to be getting that from somewhere.
There's an artist that I listened to. His name was B.O.B.
Okay, so you're getting it from somewhere.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, but then I dove in and did a bit of research because of the 4 mixtapes that he put out, and dude, I was finding out all kinds of shit, and it kind of was just sickening. You know what I mean? It was just.
Be careful where you find your information, and
Right.
be careful what outlets you go.
Well,
Because if
dude,
I
honestly,
tell you right now,
I can't
if I
trust
if I
anything,
go
bro.
on Google and I look for a 3-legged, 4-titted woman, I'll find one.
Right? No,
I
fair
will
enough.
find one.
Fair enough.
Yes.
So if I go on there and I look for conspiracy theory or da-da-da-da,
But that's
it's
the
gonna
problem.
come
But
up.
that's the problem, man. Like okay, so the moon landing happened, right?
Well, of course it did.
Yeah, well, we only know that because of what we were told.
Well, okay. Well,
But you don't know it.
people
you didn't
watched the
actually see-
rocket go up.
Yeah, people
right?
saw that.
People
right?
saw people get on the
Okay,
rocket.
well,
and
I
the rocket
saw
went up.
fucking The Shining, and they made that shit pretty bloody too. You know what I mean?
So you don't think
so-
that there's a rover on Mars? You don't think that we ever touched the
I'm
moon?
not even trying to get into all that. I'm
Is
just
Elvis
saying,
alive or dead?
I'm just saying, dude.
Diversity. Is Elvis alive or dead?
Anything that's only proven is what we've heard,
Tupac.
read, or saw. You know what I mean? We as human beings are so influenced by anything. Like
No, I
honestly,
agree with you.
know what
There's
I mean?
sheeple out there like a motherfucker.
Right.
So have a
Yeah,
mind
but
of your own.
thinking that you're woke is also think at the people that think that they're woke. They're looking at you the same way.
Yeah, but the difference is I'm willing to sit down and have a verbal Donnybrook with anybody, and
Right.
I'll ask you to prove your point,
Right.
and I'll prove my point.
Right.
And 99% of the time, anybody that I've ever talked to that had a conspiracy theory or that was on the left or was about that, whenever I go and reach for whatever it is that they're complaining about
Right.
and whatever it is, and I ask them to just throw out proof, it's the same thing.
See, but like
I don't have to do it.
right.
Or
See,
I
because
can't.
you're calling people like what I'm describing sheeple, but we call people like you sheeple.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Who am I
So,
following?
politics and feeding in all the.
Well, it's because
extra
it's
bullshit.
life. It's
I mean,
it's reality. I mean, you have to
You have to
keep
know.
yourself
yes.
in the and I don't read and I'm not and I full on there's outlets out there that are center that are in the blue. You know what I mean? That aren't one way or the other. And you got to read both sides, and you got to take what you can from it. Do I think Brett Kavanaugh was completely innocent of all and everything that they accused him of? Fuck no, the dude was in college and he was a frat boy and he was a quarterback and he was whatever.
You're fucking describing, dude. It's fucking stupid, dude.
What is?
You're talking about some scandal.
Yeah.
That's fucking bullshit. Why are we worrying about scandals since politics are so fucking important? Why are we talking about stupid scandals?
Because it had to do with putting someone into the justice system.
Yeah, the Supreme Court.
That the left didn't like, so they drug up all of this stupid bullshit and false accusations.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Why the fuck, dude? I'm telling you. But I don't know.
No, and I appreciate the fact that you aren't stimulated by it at all. That you just, I would rather not. Yeah. But don't remove yourself from being an American citizen.
Dude, I look at both sides. Just like religion, I don't feed into just the Bible. I've searched Buddhism, Judaism, fucking monks, all kinds of shit. You know what I mean? Because I'm not just gonna say my point's right and your point's wrong. It's just selfish. Too,
There's 487 gods. One can't be the only.
There's like over 5,000 gods. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's not just the one, and there's different opinions, and it's not just the one. So I try to feed into both sides and check it out. But I don't know, dude. We could do this all day.
Honestly. Let's do it. Let's do it for. Let's do it for an hour.
That's the whole point.
Let's do it for 20 more minutes. No, just kidding.
So I mean, not everyone is gonna like Trump. You know what I mean? Trump's you could like call it the fine wine bullshit.
No,
I mean,
dude, it's cool.
You gotta be
now I have a president that's entertaining. I don't.
Well, it's not just that, but you have a president who doesn't give a fuck who's in front of him, and he's gonna say exactly what he wants to say, and he's gonna get his point across.
And I feel like that's exactly why.
Do you know how long the war between North and South Korea existed?
Oh, probably hundreds of years, dude.
Do you know how many times former presidents have tried to negotiate peace talks between North and South Korea?
I mean, no.
Do you know who the guy was that did it?
Trump.
Huh. Fair enough.
Ended in an insanely insane man from following through with his nuclear program.
Oh yeah.
Do you know how many? Do you know how many American prisoners Trump has had released and brought back to the United States? No, you fucking don't, because media won't talk about any of that shit. That's up to you to know who's running your country, how it affects you, and what you need to do to either continue that or stop it.
Right, but you found that out how though?
What do you mean?
How did you find that out?
Research.
Right,
you gotta look shit up, man.
That's still a form of media, even though it's not blasted everywhere. The people that actually go and look at that,
it's not media. If I'm
literature.
looking for it,
it's still
information.
A way to, it's still a way to feed shit to you. So just because they're not blasting it all over the news or Facebook,
so what do you want to do? Call Trump and say, "Hey, man, what you do today?"
No. I just feel like it. We follow suit because of whatever. See, so how did you find out how to look up that shit then?
What do you mean?
The American prisoners that he,
Tynan taught me how to use Google.
Right.
When he was like 7.
But what made you go look for that specifically? Because the 4-tittied bitch, you found her. But who told you to go look at it?
I wanted to.
Right. Okay, but just out of no influence whatsoever, you just looked up how many American prisoners he...
No, I researched Trump in office, obviously, his accomplishments, his plans, his goals, because I voted for the guy. So I'm going to keep tabs on him. If I'm going to put you in office, I'm going to keep tabs on you and make sure that you're not doing shit that I don't want done, because when the next election comes, if you're doing shit that I don't want done, I'm not going to vote for you again. Right. And that's how we make things happen. It's a due process. It's called power of the people.
I know, but you said it best yourself, man. This generation, man, is just...
That's not my generation. It's your generation.
Right, yeah. I said this generation. You're saying that it's just coming to this point where the pussy hats and everything, what you were saying. Right, so, man, I mean, there's still people like you left. But not for long.
Unbelievably, he said not for long. Not for long. You fuckers will be gone, and we won't have to know anything. Pretty soon, we won't have to be armed with any information.
I'm just saying, like, I tried to dive into both scenarios, both sides, and I don't know. I don't really agree with either one of them.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
We don't know shit, bro.
If you do watch the news, do you watch? What do you? Okay, do you ever find yourself on CNN, MSNBC? Or C-SPAN, or what Fox News?
Yeah, I did back in the day.
What would you watch? I mean, I'm curious.
Fox?
Okay, well, you know what Fox is, right?
No, dude.
They're a far left fucking news station,
Uh-huh.
and they're all against or far right.
yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah, right.
yeah, completely against fucking Trump. They're going to do anything and everything to blast that dude. So if you're
Actually, any media now, because when Trump came into office, the first thing that was reported about him was false. So he started the fake news, and now any media outlet that actually reports on television or that is televised is going to say nothing but bad things about Trump.
But I don't care, dude. There's people that say good stuff. There's people that say bad stuff. I guess it really doesn't matter, dude.
I think
feel like,
I
feel like
think
we
if it
follow
affects
suit to
you,
everything, dude.
I think if you look at your paycheck and you go, all right, man, I've had this job for 5 years. Okay, I make salary. I make the same thing no
Yeah,
matter
but if
how
you
many.
think-
but
if-
hold
if
on,
you
hold on,
honestly
hold on a
think-
second. And you look at that paycheck, and for 5 years, your paycheck is you've grossed $500 a week.
Right.
Okay. Now you don't vote for the election. In the election, let's not even use Trump. Just somebody else gets into office,
Right.
and all of a sudden, your paycheck goes to $300 a week.
Right.
Is that gonna? I mean, you still don't care?
I mean,
It's not my business. It's not
mean,
I don't control it. So
sure,
let somebody else fucking deal with it.
that affects me, man, and I'm
Sure.
sure it affects quite a bit of other people too.
Now
but-
let's say this. That same job that you've had for 5 years, you're really good at. It's all you've ever known, right? You learned how to do that trade on that job.
Right.
It happens to be a very rare job that only a few people know how to do, and you're one of the great ones at it, right? Now, that person that you didn't vote for, didn't care to know about, or anything like that, decides that we're going to ship those jobs overseas and let fucking China have them. You lose your job. Now you don't have a job anymore. First your paycheck went down to $300 a week. Now you don't have a job anymore,
Right.
and it's still not no big deal.
I mean,
This is the
kinda
shit
has to
that's
be.
happening. This is the shit that's happening, Chris. This is what happens when you vote or you don't vote. The politics does affect the economy. It affects
True
you
life,
straight
Ty.
into your
I mean,
pocket.
True life.
Yes.
I mean, but that's
It's
what we're
true
told.
life, Mike. It's true life.
But that's what we're told. You know what I mean? Like we're told that.
No. It's real.
For you
You'll
to think
see it
that
in
the
your
little
paycheck.
fucking the little things that tell me that this is what takes my taxes, this is what takes my taxes. For me to even think that those are actually really
You don't believe
what's-
those are real either.
dude. I'm telling you, we don't know. Maybe they are.
They are. I'm telling you.
but
Because
how do
when
you know,
Because when
dude?
I go to the fucking bank,
Because you did
and
your
I put in my
research?
money, and when I put in my money,
Because you
and
did
I
your
look at my
research?
paycheck, and I see how I'm either saving money or I'm not saving money.
Okay, so what?
Or
what,
groceries cost this much, or they
what
cost
this
this
is
much.
done? Okay, so I've done my research. and
Gas,
you've done
gas
your
money.
research.
Do you ever bitch when gas goes up to $4 a gallon? You're like, what the fuck, man?
Well, no, I don't drive, but okay. So
He
now,
got you there.
So
got you
now
there.
the point I'm going to prove. Now the point I'm going to prove is you've done your research, which clarifies for you that it's solid, that this exists, that this happens, that your vote counts, this and that.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Okay. And I've done my research, so I'm not going to say that yours is wrong, and you can't say that mine's wrong because honestly, they're probably both wrong.
What did you do? What research did you do? And what? I mean, just give me the facts that you're talking about.
Well, I've just dove into all kinds of shit
Like
as
what?
far as like voting, as far as crisis acts, as far as terrorist groups, as far as flu epidemics, the things that
You think so?
Queen Elizabeth were doing. So like the kids come up missing around the same time every year.
Yeah, but that's not America. Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah,
can
I
do
know,
whatever
but
the
I'm
fuck
just
she
saying
wants.
I've dove into like all kinds of shit. Just
What
being
what
sketched
what
out.
about the flu epidemic is what your information got you? What did you learn about the flu epidemic?
No, that every fucking year, dude, there's some kind of new, the bird flu, the swine flu, the fucking
Strain-
West
a different
Nile,
strain
the
of
fucking
flus.
yeah. That is just. But do you know anybody that got the swine flu?
Thankfully, no.
Did you know anybody that got the bird flu?
No.
Did you know anybody that got West Nile?
Yes.
Yeah, actually, the West Nile virus is pretty real.
Dude, but that's what I'm saying is like, sure, dude, we're told that this shit exists, but I feel like it just scares us into submission. Same thing with like fucking terrorist groups.
How do you need to submit to the flu?
No, I'm just saying you follow suit. So like.
You mean like
Now-
with the flu shot? Like you got to go get a flu shot because this is a new
So
flu.
boom,
yeah,
there
and
we
then
go. Now we're getting revenue off of that, and people are buying more hand sanitizer, and people are buying fucking mouth masks, and people aren't going out as much, and you know fucking feeling free.
But are you
what?
doing any of that?
Doing what? No.
Getting a shot, buying the
Fuck
hand
no.
sanitizer? Okay, so that's your freedom, right?
Right.
So you can believe what you want to believe, but if
Right.
you end up with the fucking bird flu.
Right.
Let's say you got the bird
cool,
flu.
my bad.
No. I'm just okay. Cool, my bad. Give me the shot. No, but what I'm saying is, if it doesn't affect you personally,
right?
Then yeah, fuck it. Okay, I could care less about any kind of flu.
Even if it does affect me personally, bro, I've seen over time that there's not too much I can do being a lower class citizen.
Okay.
I mean, you can try to convince me all you want that I can.
No.
I don't see it, man. And I may be wrong, and you may be right, or I may be right, and you may be wrong. Who knows?
This
dude?
little piece of paper.
We're not going to get anywhere.
This little piece of paper.
We're not going to get anywhere.
That has your name on it is
Uh-huh.
the same piece of paper that has fucking Tupac's fucking name on it. That has someone very rich. Give me someone, Bill Gates. Okay, it's the same piece of paper that has Bill Gates on them. Okay, those little circles that you fill in to vote, same ones he uses. When they put them in,
for you to even say that's fucking hilarious.
Really?
Yeah, it really is, dude. If you think that the government looks at as my vote, say it does count. Say my vote is the same as somebody like Bill Gates.
Yeah.
You're absolutely out of your mind.
Really?
That I know for a fact.
Prove it,
dude. I mean, it's a fucking piece of paper with circles on it. You feel, you punch it.
But Bill Gates isn't going to go into a booth and fill that shit out.
You're fucking wrong. I guarantee you.
He might mail it in. He might mail it in.
He might do his mail-in, but
I'm telling you,
dude,
but that's okay. We're not going to get anywhere.
They're not.
You're wrong. I'm wrong. You're right. I'm right. We're not going to.
They're. This is not a competition about.
I can't prove my points, and you can't really prove yours. You know what I mean?
The point's been proven. It's just you're doing a great job on arguing with it, but it's like you punch your piece of paper, and it keeps going, and it does go somewhere. It does, and like unfortunately, and like I'm not mad at you. He's not mad at you.
No, and I'm not mad either. Like I said, you guys are good. I like it. But you guys you're going to keep doing the same thing that I'm going to keep doing. You're disputing me and I'm disputing you.
But I'm telling you, but my
but
side
you
of it
have
is
proof and I don't have proof.
Right.
Yeah, but that's not because your proof is just as clouded as my proof.
Okay, who is sitting in an office somewhere that's going, okay, I just got Chris Mullins votes. Let's see how much he makes. Google
any
Chris
of my
Mullins,
points you can look up on Google. Any
but what
of
I'm saying
your points
is,
I can look up on
it
Google.
Would be absolutely fucking insane for someone to go and say that out of this stack, this room full, this fucking building full of ballots, we're going to go through and see who makes over 100,000 and only count those ones. Does that not seem a little crazy to you?
No, it doesn't actually.
You actually believe that there's someone checking your income to see whether or not they're going to count your vote.
110%.
Okay. He's right. We're not going to get anywhere.
We're not. We're not.
There's got to be one guy that is a fucking
he's an amazing motherfucker.
Yeah, he's a multi-millionaire, and all he does all day long is find out.
Here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do for you. Here's what I'm going to do for you. And don't take it personal. Don't take any of this shit personal. This is just bullshit.
No, this is cool.
Good rapping. Anything that I will give you, let's say, 10 days.
Okay.
And I want you to show me a source online, in a book, on fucking microfiche, in a fucking library, anything that shows your last year's income anywhere. Anywhere. Fucking search it. The World Wide Web is open to you, Chris.
Right.
It's any fucking where. Right. Show me one fucking link.
Okay, Drew.
Send one link, send anything to me that shows your income for the last year, and I'll say, fuck it, you're right.
But what does that prove?
It proves that nobody can fucking look you up and say he only makes this much, so don't count his vote.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm dead serious.
Yeah, I can't go on fucking Google and do that. But
so who is?
Honestly, bro, okay, you got a fucking iPhone, right? Can you take the battery
No, I don't have
out
an
of
iPhone. I'm not one of those fucking sheeple.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's good. I don't care if it's broke. I'm still by it. No, I'm just saying, man.
No, that's the challenge. That's the challenge.
We don't know.
That's the challenge. You show me something.
Obviously, I'm not going to find some fucking website that shows me my fucking income.
No one is. No one is, Chris.
I mean, okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
How many?
No one is.
Chris.
Dad, we got diversity. We got
diversity.
God damn it. Sorry. God damn it. God damn it. Sorry.
Yeah, but that proves
That's
nothing.
why you get. I get it.
You get it?
I get it
I
now.
called him Mike. I called you.
I get it.
That's now.
It
now
took a minute.
Sorry, diversity.
No, it's okay, man. But yeah, I mean, yeah, dude,
Let's do some fucking music.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
down.
do that.
I'm down.
Dude, I got to be honest,
It
man.
better
This
be a
is
song about politics.
this is probably one of the better conversations we've had in a long time, dude.
No, he's a good. I like arguing with him.
So
Diversity is good at it.
So you
He doesn't give up.
while I'm
He
looking
doesn't
this
roll
stuff up,
over.
You guys don't either.
So-
fucking bastards.
we're not gonna
There.
back down, dude.
Why would we back down? We're right.
Fair enough. Same thing.
We're white and we're right.
Oh,
Okay,
too
all right.
far.
Oh,
too
too
far.
bad.
Oh,
bad.
man,
That's
that's
where we
bad.
end it.
That's
Too
bad.
soon.
All right,
Too
ladies
soon.
and gentlemen, that was double barrel doo doo.
Versus Crooked Face.
And we'll never be on
No,
the air
and,
again.
and speaking of which, okay, while I'm looking this up, some of you guys saw Kanye West with the president. Yes,
oh,
no?
man.
He's
I
definitely
did.
a house
I saw
Negro.
it.
I have not seen that.
Did you really? You're worried about me saying I'm white and I'm right, and you're just saying a house Negro?
He doesn't. Kanye West doesn't need to
Holy
worry
shit.
about making America great again. He needs to worry about making his music great again. Because,
Dude, I used to despise him. I used to despise him because
and now you're okay with him.
No, I'm not okay.
Okay,
with
I was
him.
about to say,
But
please,
I don't
God.
care how much he agrees
Please,
with
God.
Trump. I don't care how much he agrees with gun rights. The guy's a fucking moron.
Dude, he's
and
a
he's,
moron.
and he's
The
only
only-
doing it to publicize himself. That's
Exactly.
it.
Yeah.
But the
Scary
only thing that
tart.
I dig about him is that he's like what they said. He's like a black Trump, and they're like, and we're best friends, and like
It's an
that,
episode of Robin Big, yeah.
right? I mean, that dude is
I love Big.
like the most
I love Big.
That's
awesomest.
amazing. It's
like-
a good ass show.
Yeah,
Yeah. I used to watch that
We used to,
every
we
day.
used to watch
Great.
it.
Yeah,
we're
every day.
comparing this also again to another show.
right.
Yeah.
But I mean, come on. In what world do we live in where Kanye West is going to go into the Oval Office and pound? I don't know if you saw this. Pound on the president's desk. Like,
exclaiming
it was.
how much he enjoys.
Yeah,
Donald
it's
Trump's
like
presence.
boom, boom, boom. I would like if I was president, I'd be like,
what the fuck?
bitch, don't
What the fuck are you?
stop,
And
please.
Trump's over there just like,
no more.
You know who else pounded on the president's desk?
Who?
Monica Lewinsky.
Ah.
And that's where that ends. That was awesome.
that was awesome.
Granted, she did it with the top of her head, but
And it was more consistent. There was an actual rhythm to it.
and it lasted for 3 minutes.
Yeah. It was like a full song.
Who's going
All right.
first? Who's going to sing?
Which one do you guys want me to play?
Can you go on YouTube?
I can do that.
To do,
Do no fuck shit. You want to do no fuck shit one? And then we'll just do
we're-
our singles.
We're back to the no fuck
then
shit.
we'll just do our.
Are you guys not doing singles now?
What were you trying to do?
No
you
fuck
guys
shit.
Yeah, I
showing me
don't know.
shit, and then I was pretending like I knew, but I was
Okay.
arguing.
I was saying can't lose, but
Yeah, do Can't Lose.
do can't lose.
I like that. Yeah.
All right, we'll do
Can't Lose is sick.
Oh, okay.
That's one of my faves.
All right, so am I just looking up Crooked Face Records?
Yeah, Crooked Face Records, and then Can't Lose should be up there. So we're gonna
With
we're
almost
going up there.
2,000 views, by
Almost
the way.
2,000 views on Can't Lose. By
Where
the
are
way.
Which is
going?
surprising. I would have thought that there would be more. You guys are going to stand up right next to that mic up there. And when you're the one performing, you'll be standing in front of the microphone. You can hold it like this, Ty, if you want.
I'm not gonna hold it. I'm just gonna rap.
Or you can just do that. I know. It's a 1950. Remember the old like it sounds like you're in a tin can.
I'm pretty
That's the kind of mic it
sure.
is. It's
I'm
pretty
pretty sure
badass.
that Elvis actually sung into that. Really? I'm like 99.5% sure that he did not do it, but there's a small part that he did.
Now, is
So,
that thing running through the board at all? Are we going to hear it in the headphones or no?
we're gonna hear it right here. So Biggs is gonna throw the mic right in front of there.
You got your phone?
You gotta turn the whole thing, brother. There you go.
It's high quality.
Yeah, it's we are in an office building, my friend.
I would get close. Just don't. You're not yelling. You can do a mic check on it.
Check 1 2.
You're number 6.
That's it. It's on.
No, the next one.
So number 7.
7. That one.
Balls. Upright. I know. Look at that shotgun.
Do it again.
Upright.
So,
It's so cool.
minute,
it's
I'll bite,
pretty
I'll
as
bite.
shit, dude.
All right.
Come here and listen to what it sounds like.
Real quick.
Come here, Chris.
Upright.
All right.
Sorry.
All right.
I got.
Upright.
Say something. Though.
Check.
Talk.
Check. Hello. How's it going, man?
Isn't that cool? It's like a tin can sound. Yeah. Oh, warm. It's warm.
It's warm.
Oh, that's nice.
Come over here, bro.
That's real nice.
That's like a vanilla cherry candle.
I know. I feel like we're talking about my sweaty balls.
Sweaty
It
balls.
is almost that time of year. To
I
talk
know,
about
right?
Sweaty balls.
All right. So, am I looking at the right one?
Yep. Can't lose.
All right. So,
Check. Hey. Crooked face. Crooked face. Crooked face. T-Sway, that's me though. Tryna kill every beat though. Shoot shit like free throws. Send the snow like a ski slope. All my homies go beast mode. Don't let me catch you in the streets, ho. Wake up every morning thinking how it could be different. Get my life up in the kitchen, wonder what I could be missing. But I keep my head forward to get past that. Seeing through these motherfuckers like a cascade and pointing to him blast back. Bet we put him in a playbook. Take a shot's Cobain. On my lyrics go Bane. Always getting that material flow. You just mad cause you like it like you curious, so. Face down, ass up like a pyramid though. And these fake ass people got me furious though. I ain't with that shit. I just take another swish and I split that shit. See, you got a new woman, bet I hit that bitch. And she tripping for a man's, I'ma tip that bitch. When I grip that shit, and she like it when I rub it, put my lip on it. Carry Glock 40s with extendo clips, and ain't no telling when I'm spitting when my pen go rip. I'm a demon I possess, need an exorcist. On X your bitch, you'll X your bitch, you left with shit. She asking for the head, but no extra shit. I be killing on a trap, boy, you next to shit. I got excellence. Ain't nobody in the city that can step to this. Crooked face, we the best in this. Ain't no questioning. Ain't no getting on a track with no delicates. All these pussy bitches looking like they feminists. Get me on a track, I'll show you what vengeance is. I was meant for this. It's diversity, it's way too. Anybody wanna get it, now they brain loose. We been on the type of shit that people can't do. We been winning so much that we can't lose.
all right. I don't know why, but it killed it.
Let him go a cappella. Do it. That was kind of sick, actually.
Yeah?
Tear it up.
Ain't about it. Why you complain about it? I'm about to snap, clack, click, clack, bang about it. Me and my motherfucking style, it ain't no thing about it. I'm turned up, too lit, and my brain is clouded. A mere regular, not a normal person is what I figure. Curse worse than the words, learn from sipping liquor. Lurking window peeking, I'm jerking off to your sister. Working for the season, I'm painting the perfect picture, man. You hear us on the track, you know it's Swade and D. All you other motherfuckers sound the same to me. I'm about to kill the game, I think it's plain to see. I'm only a couple bars, debarred, slain the beat. Already know who we is, know who that. Ain't a motherfucking question, we do that. Blasting out the system, shit, I knew that. Beat by to get his fucking ass beat, blue black. Waited too long to be making a new song. Looking for competition, hoping to do some. Had too many wins, I couldn't lose once. Folks about to get choked, smoked like a few blunts. Sporadic on a track, suspenseful with a pencil. It broke through the all of the shit that it been through. It's simple, these words expel from my mental. Attempt to play this bitch like a Nintendo. We killing this shit to the 10th degree. But to pour a cup of shot, that's what it's meant to be. Got the Jose Cuervo and some Hennessy. I can't tell you about this night, it what it meant to me. We made it, I'm fitted. Look into my eyes, bitch, I ain't gotta say it. I ain't really playing when it comes to the drink and the new moves. I'm the new dude, don't approach me, I wish I knew you, but I don't. Sorry, I'ma do what I want. Do me, do all the shit that I know you don't. Who's he? The one that you probably won't approach. Ooh, we, Jesus, Maria, and the Holy Ghost. Spaz on the track, not make any sense. I bought 2 chains M&M's, now I got 50 cents. Bought some weed and some lean and forgot about rent. I'm the motherfucking God, just make sure you repent.
Nice, fellas.
I actually like that. I actually like the fact that they were
Tight.
that you
Yeah.
can understand everything
Yeah, I don't know why it went out, but
because
It
it's
is-
an iPhone.
it's iPhone. Do you guys have another one you want to go?
It's part of the system.
Just want to do our fucking solos. You want to do no fuck shit real quick?
Is it on Facebook or no?
It's on YouTube.
Or YouTube, I mean?
Yeah, no fuck shit's on YouTube, and then
Alright.
RIP's on SoundCloud.
That thing is old, man. Damn.
Let's see. Let's
Oh, you
see.
wanna, hey, do Learn to Move.
Do what?
The newest one, Learn to Move. I forgot he put that new single out.
Learn a move?
Learn to Move.
Okay.
I'd rather do that than no fuck shit, cause bro.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
I know. I wanna
Diversity.
make it, bro. I can't wait to make it. What's up?
I just was introducing.
Oh, now you're saying my right name. Okay.
No, Chris.
R.I.P. to my enemies, I ain't concerned with you. You ain't getting out of my way, well, you gon' learn to move. Go ahead and think that I'm playing, look at the nerve in you. We wax your ass and celebrate, we chop the Dutch and burn a few. I'm done with it, about to have some fun with it. Okay, son, listen, this is exactly what love is. Everyone tripping, bitching when D, he come visit. Man, that's some wicked, fucking with D, now you done did it. Hey, Cocky, confident, arrogant, goal accomplishing. Predominantly monster shit, never lacking some common sense. Honest with how I condescend. Props is nothing but riding dick, never put the mic down. Right now is where I find time to spit. Honestly, who the fuck is you? Lucky who when I stuck in moves, snuck in rooms with enough that you comfortable in my underboots. Not one to prove, but one to won't take me out, not one to you. Possessed enough to fucking shoot. This is just what I love to do. R.I.P. to my enemies, I ain't concerned with you. You ain't getting out of my way, well you gon' learn to move. Go ahead and think that I'm playing. Look at the nerve in you. We wax your ass, then celebrate. We chop the Dutch and burn them. Being an asshole is something I ain't have to prove. We don't do it behind your back, we stare, point, and laugh at you. So sad for you, tray snatching, y'all can starve, we grab the food. Man, I like what I like, fuck you faggots, I don't have a mood. Fuck you fence riding bitches and you wanna be artists. We go retarded, promote us or not, we gon' go the hardest. Don't think that we finished, boy, when we ain't even started. Regardless, your ass a target, but the park is sparky, we heartless. Beat your motherfucking ass and walk away like I did it. You must be kidding, I have no limits. If I did, then what is it? I love to trip for no reason, constantly create friction. If you was spoke, then I ain't listen. Being a bully's my decision. R.I.P. to my enemies, I ain't concerned with you. You ain't getting out of my way, well you gon' learn to move. Go ahead and think that I'm playing. Look at the nerve in you. We wax your ass and celebrate. We chop the Dutch and burn them. The ones who talking shit be quick to run and hop and skip. Fuck all of my problems, go out and rob them, cop a brick. The ones that stab you in the back, the same ones that you rockin' with. I stay with my same guns, they ones, learn who you fucking. I ain't never had shit, the same reason I'ma thrive with it. Deprived of shit, eating, sleeping, drinking, but I still ride it. It's obvious, disrespect me and I'ma probably die for this. You don't like this shit, then bye little bitch, invoking potent audience. A message to the ones who fear my skill and all my talent. I'ma take you out, destroy the balance, while I'm smiling. Heart is full of malice, I'm accepting any challenge. Just prepare your ass for violence, sipping your blood about my chalice. R.I.P. to my enemies, I ain't concerned with you. You ain't getting out of my way, well you gon' learn to move. Go ahead and think that I'm playing. Look at the nerve in you. We wax your ass and celebrate. We chop a Dutch and burn a few.
Very nice. Very nice. That's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. Dude, you guys do write very well. It's crazy. Like, there's not really anybody in this town that I hear writing lyrics like that. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. To put it together like that.
It's just smooth, man.
It is. Like, well, not only that, but it's for some reason, like, when you're listening to the songs online or anything like that, they're badass, but getting to sit here and watch, that's why you guys should come out to the Union Station and support these guys on Friday night. Because when you're watching them perform live, it's totally different. You get to see the words, see the feeling, hear everything clearly. It's pretty fucking sick. I'm digging on it. I've always dug you guys.
All right. So, Ty, do you want to do one more? Or
I could just do the beginning of Stop and Go. That'll be really fast.
Stop and Go.
Yeah, the new one.
All right.
You don't have a solo?
No, not any new ones.
All right.
Just the ones that I did on here before.
All right. You ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Hey, shout out Nameless on this one, though. 'Cause he ain't here right now, but, you know,
Is that
he's on the
Chris?
track.
Bro, you need to fucking stop it. Me? I need to fucking...
Nameless, you need to stop it, though.
No, Swede, you need to fucking stop it. You fucking stop. Fuck it.
Listen, too many pills up in my cabinet. I see a beat that looks discreet, guaranteed to sway to stabbing it. She's all up in the sheets, I sweat it, tears reaping havoc. And I'm all up in the street, a smoking tree, avoiding traffic. Smash it, I'ma fuck up, this beat is pornographic. It's funny how my name is sticking to me like a magnet. I'll kill the mic and take his soul and blame it on a habit. I'll be chopping the ribbon, I bet you be thinking this way, be up in the attic. Fucking it up, my name in your mouth, have you had it enough? Throwing a beat in the back of a truck, revving the engine and popping the clutch. Ain't no one know what was coming to them. Sleeping in the dark and be cold as a sand. But when as I hit a white girl and a friend, she looking for crooked, the party begins. Streaking, weekend, got me freaking, weekend. Kinda got me in the deep end, but at least I'm sleeping. Cause I got shit to do and I don't need your presence. Every time I step into the room, they look at me like a menace. But I stay level headed, it's hard to stay cigaretteless. Cause when I'm dealing with the fakes, I light it up to the heavens. Come at that shit with aggression, you always keeping it lesson. You stay quiet, we the same, except we come with suppressions. Biggity blast you in the sevens, instrumentals I'm wrecking. Yes, I got the heart, and you can say I'm keeping it Kevin. Where am I headed? I'm on my feet and I'm repping. Only the springs we don't let in. None of the week since I've stepped in. So don't think that this come easy like a layup. Smoke and drink while we don't sleep. I bet I stay up. Got a bitch and when she lit, she stay my day up. If you fucking with the flow, then throw your K's up. I'm unstoppable, a rocker flow. You other people mockable. I stop your show and throw your music out the door. You not the bro and tell my kids are obstacles. Along with all these ratchet hoes because of all your hating. I've been waiting while my life has been up. Stop it, go. I'm over any obstacle. Put a blunt up in the air and watch it blow. What I'ma do with my hands is impossible. When I write about a hoe, stop it, go. I'm over any obstacle. Put a blunt up in the air and watch it blow. What I'ma do with my hands is impossible. When I write about a hoe.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Nice.
Is that our nameless? I already know. Hell yeah, guys.
Good stuff, man. I'm seriously, you guys gotta try to get out,
right?
win this shit, and go out to Arizona.
I thought I was short.
Biggie
Do
took a mic to the noggin.
We will dedicate finding you guys a way to fund yourself to get out there.
It has to happen, man.
It has to happen.
It'd be fun.
You guys truly have like too much talent to just
Agreed.
not do it.
Agreed.
So, but anyways, dude, it's been awesome. That was a killer conversation.
Are you guys down with that though? With us helping you vote if you're down with it. So you do vote, okay? Just checking.
I got you. Well, it counts in this room.
I didn't have any part in this conversation at all. I know your ways. I don't try and argue.
I like it.
Ty can listen to me for an hour and go, "This is all a setup. This is all a setup." At the end, watch.
Yeah, Drew. Chris, Drew.
It would have went stale if I didn't argue.
No, it would. Yeah. Dude, you killed a good 40 minutes right there. Just that was awesome.
That was
I'll take it all day long. I'll take it all day long.
Anything else you guys want to talk about? Anybody you need to give a shout out to?
Man, I got this I'm doing this grind mode cipher.
Oh
man.
shit, grind mode. That's right.
Grind mode.
Yeah.
Grind mode.
Grind mode's all over YouTube, and they go like to different countries and all over the United States, and they bring like people from other states and team up with like local artists, and they do ciphers.
Okay, so first of all, for people who don't know, explain what a cipher is.
Cipher is when you get a group of MCs together, and we're not, no equalizers. It's not a bunch of fancy stuff. We don't do dubs over vocals. There's no ad libs. It's just pretty much a raw cut of just rapping, and we just get in a circle and we just take a video of it, and it's dope.
So it's kind of like what, if anybody saw 8 Mile, what they did out by the food truck?
Yeah, basically
pretty much.
like that.
Not dissing each other.
Yeah,
though.
but not like disputing each other or nothing like that.
You're just going out and are you guys all rapping about the same thing, feeding off of each other, or is it just you spitting your lines?
Spitting your own
spitting
stuff.
your shit.
And it's just over the same song.
Okay.
The same beat.
So
same
this
beat.
it's originating, you got chosen for this?
By Grind Mode Cypher, yeah.
Okay. And when is it? Where are we going to be able to hear it, see it, whatever?
It'll be uploaded to YouTube, I'm sure, before the end of October, but I go up to Boulder on the 26th in order to do it.
Nice.
Yep.
Very cool.
Yep.
Well, congratulations on that. Anything else?
No.
You didn't really say a whole lot, man.
We're here at Double Barrel Doo-Doo. Catch Cooker Face Records this Friday at the Union Station.
Yeah, you already know.
Big's the hype man. There
Big's
you go.
the hype
Big's
man.
the hype man.
The promoter, the voice.
All
Right
right,
on,
very
guys.
cool. Well, I'm glad you guys came in. Real quick, let's give a shout out to the people that love us.
Fast Fit Foods, man. If you guys are looking for food prep service that's healthy, delicious, and anything from desserts all the way to main courses, check them out online at fastfitfoodsco.com. They are incredible. Empower Training Center. If you're wanting to learn some MMA or street self-defense, go ahead and give Hunchy Eric Lalone a call. He's been doing this stuff for a very, very long time. He's trained me and my son for damn near his entire life, and it's totally worth it. Empower Training Center. You can find them on Facebook or empowertrainingcenter.com.
Luna Float Spas. I say it once. I say it again. I'll say it tomorrow. I'll say it the next day after that. It is the most badass experience, and I know I already know what you were going to say.
Still haven't done it.
All you got to do is ask, and we can make it happen. I can make it happen.
I've been asking from the beginning of time.
You got to remind it, bro. But
Just ask.
you got to
remind me.
You got to remind me the day of, so I can actually do it, and I'll do it today. But Luna Flow Spas, located over on Cheyenne Mountain Boulevard and Nevada, turns into 115. Beautiful experience, guys. Like for even you guys, like
It's
if you're trying to Luna Flow Spas, man.
Oh, it's a spa.
Yeah, it's a spa.
It's a pod.
You're like, you're
It's
in
a
like
pod.
an egg.
Around. Went to a pod or went to a fucking spa the other day. I came out feeling fucking great.
Deprivation.
You need
okay.
to do it.
So you
Toxins.
just go into this egg.
That's great.
You lay down in water. It's
By
like
yourself?
10 inches of water of like just pure
You
darkness.
float. It's
and
so
you float.
much saline. You float, and it's just like you
And-
can completely.
Dude, I've been wanting to do
it's
something
it's
like
it's
that.
it's like being weightless.
If like for fellas like you, if you want to like come up with some like just random like new lyrics, I can only imagine what would like come out of your brain.
Dude, I'm so down.
Yeah.
How much is it?
I think it's like $60 for like 60 minutes, but I'll figure something out for you guys.
That's fucking.
I'll figure it out.
If you guys
So-
if you guys win the contest, we'll figure something out.
If you go to Arizona and
Right.
you allow this to happen, then you'll come back and we'll make it happen.
Right, bet, for sure.
CrossFitDNR.com. Guys,
If you're in Fort Collins and you like to do CrossFit, go see CrossFitDNR.com.
CrossFit.
They're badass.
CrossFit.
Sounds intense.
No, they're super cool shit, dude. They're about to have their 8th annual Halloween CrossFit WOD.
Sick.
The WOD is a workout of the day,
Yep.
and they're super badass. I mean, obviously they're my brothers, so I gotta give them extra love.
Cool, dude.
But they are partnering up with vetsforlife.org, which is obviously a nonprofit that just basically helps all vets, all active duty military, for anything they possibly need, from therapy, from just anything. They're there for them. So check them out, vetsforlife.org. And then my wonderful people at Are You Tattooed.
I love them, but they're not giving us anything for this, so they're great though.
They don't, but they did.
Oh, what'd you
Yeah, I
get?
got them tattooed on my leg, bro.
What'd you get?
Fuck.
I got free tattoos for like 6 years.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's
I never.
pretty sick,
That's
actually.
pretty badass.
Yeah,
We
So-
need to get a tattoo.
Same.
yeah. I've
gonna
never paid for a tattoo.
I'm gonna have to talk to somebody because I pay for every fucking single one.
But who do you go to?
I pay good money too,
Who do you go to?
Baby Tim.
And Chicago's out there, and you got Daniel.
They're all
and,
great. They're all fantastic.
Super badass people. So get over there. They're on Montebello and Academy. Show them love, and I'll say it one more time: Fast Fit Foods.
Fast Fit Foods.
Go get your food on, man.
Eat something, would you?
For God's sakes. Crooked Face Records, Friday night, Union Station. Make sure you guys go support. The
Doors
more-
open at 7.
Yeah.
Yep.
Show starts around
8.
8. Crooked Face will probably be on around
10.
10.
10.
Just
as
kidding.
always.
You guys are so
No, we
beautiful.
have
You're
two-
like
we have two
finishing
5
each other's
minutes.
sentences. and
Get there by 8. Get there by 8 so you don't miss them.
yeah, so
Yeah, get
support
the
them. The
bite.
more people, the better. And that's it. So thank you for joining Double Barrel Doodoo, shooting the shit. It's the Vanilla Gorilla
Dropkick.
and Crooked Face Records.
Crooked face.
Later.
All right, guys. Thanks.